This is the last tournament that I entered for Mortal Kombat X. And here is what happened.
Alright, so we got Chillin' 88 and Cupcake. This is for top 8 MKX.
Winners top 8 in MKX, and it's an off-stream match since there's somebody recording from behind us. And this is kind of how it was back in the day. If you wanted to have your match seen, if you wanted to see it, somebody had to record the matches. So that's what this guy's doing here. Don't exactly remember how the match played out. I just remember that the matchup was Cassie versus Melina. I, of course, played Cassie, and Cupcake played Melina. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. Very lame. Very patient. Like, this match is very fundamental based, if I remember right. I stuff his wake up. I keep him in the corner. Like, you can tell there's a lot of respect from him because he's not, he's not jumping around. He's not throwing random moves or anything like that. He's very grounded and he's very patient, and he's picking his moments to do his offense carefully. And in that situation, it just didn't work out for him. He tried to wake up. I stuffed it. I kept good control of the corner. I played pretty on point. Like, once he was backing up towards the corner though in the beginning. Like, he got his first hit and then he was throwing his size, but he backed himself into the corner. And once he did, I took advantage of that. But look, there's a lot of respect though. Like, a lot of blocking, a lot of down blocking, This is drastically different from the last match. I think that was one of his first full combos. He's kind of just been chipping me with side. That was a good anti-cross-up, or anti-air. It wasn't a cross-up. Back-to-back grabs. But now he just kind of he's trying to run away, so he's making it difficult for me to approach him and to start my offense. Cause he's got a good anti-air, he's got a good mid, projectiles. That was the third time he threw me, and then he could chip me out with a teleport. This is a solid game. It's very fundamental based. Keeps throwing me and I'm not doing anything about it. But that was a good punish, and that was a good break. That was solid. That was like max range, that baton. But look, a lot of blocking, man. I can't get over that. Very respectful. Whiff, but no punish. Again, I whiffed those normals, but no punish. That was a good punish. And he keeps breaking on the last hit because he knows that if I get the EX nut punch, I can either throw, I can go for an overhead, or I can go for a low. So it's not even a 50-50. It's like a 33-33-33. And if you look at his health, I think at that range, a throw would kill him. So he's got a lot to worry about. So that breaker was so smart, man. He tried to anti-air and I stuffed him with a jump kick. I can't break, but he dropped the combo. It's anybody's game. He keeps chipping me out with that interactable kick, and then he wins the round. Bro, that game was so close, man. That game was stupid close, man. It was a good game. He tried to use the interactable, but he didn't have any meter. His meter flashed red. Like, a lot of Molina players would probably throw out random like ball rolls, either like as a check, because I don't remember if it's low or not, but he threw it at a good range, and I wasn't really checking for that. One thing I can say though is he's trying to use interactables when he can. Like I'm noticing that like right there, he used all of his meter on as he backdashed and then he threw the fire and then he tried to jump off of that coffin but he couldn't. So his interactable meter management isn't the greatest, or stamina meter management isn't the greatest. But it doesn't really matter. Because I mean he's up a game. He's doing okay. I've got the lead now. He can break whatever I do. He's trying to chip me out. I just got to close this out. He dropped the combo. That was a risky break though. That was a very risky break because now we're both out of stamina. We have like 2% health left. And his projectiles are better than mine and he has a teleport. So it's like he kind of has an advantage because he has more options that he can do from like mid to full screen. And then he does EX low side. But, if I could have jumped it, and then I would have won. So it's one of those things. But man, this is so close. It's a very patient fundamental game though. That's a frame trap, I believe. I dropped the combo. That's all right. That's the second time he did that overhead. Like let me go back. Okay, because his overhead is very slow, and I do my down 4, which is my low kick, and he keeps crushing it. Like right there. But then he drops his under. One of the few times he wakes up. I didn't do anything. I didn't read it. He's trying to stay away from me though. Like he keeps backdashing off. He's backdashing off wake up, things like that. He's always walking back. Back-to-back throws. Anti-air. Clean. Like I can't even be mad at a game like that because the games were close and it just came down to little decisions. But he was the better player, man, and he outplayed me at this tournament. So, good stuff to him. That was just a game of very solid play. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. The offense and defensive options for the most part were okay. My defense wasn't the greatest because I didn't tech any throws, but there were situations where I dealt with his wake up game well. I had good corner control. His meter management wasn't the greatest either when he kept abusing the interactables. But I'd say like all in all, that was a very solid game. And there's going to be a lot of games in people's fighting game journey. You might be one. You might be on one if you're watching this video. You may not be. I don't know. But let's say you are. There's going to be matches like that where every decision matters. And like it's clear that we're around the same level of skill. You could say that in this one, he edged me out a little bit more. But I'd say like we're relatively the same. And in matches like that, it really just comes down to like, it's hard to say, man. Thinking about it, it's hard to say. In those games, it's anybody's game. Anybody can win. So it just comes down to who can be more solid, who has the better fundamentals, who can make better decisions. And I think that was a great display of that. As you get better, as you become more solid, more fundamentally solid, you'll definitely run into matches like this. And it's only going to get like harder, more intense. There's going to be more moments where like, this one decision can change the whole outcome of the set or the match or whatever. That becomes more commonplace the better you get and the more you meet competent players like this guy was in tournament. I think those are the big takeaways from this match. I think it was a pretty enjoyable match, me personally. I'm not saying that just because I was in there, but I think it was pretty good. Hopefully you guys felt the same way, and hopefully you're able to take something from that. And I'll leave it there. I'll catch y'all in the next video.